The High School of Glasgow is an independent, co-educational day school in Glasgow, Scotland. The original High School of Glasgow was founded as the Choir School of Glasgow Cathedral in around 1124, and was the oldest school in Scotland, and the 12th oldest in the United Kingdom until its closure in 1976. It remained part of the church as the city's grammar school until coming under local authority control in 1872, and closed in 1976, when the private Drewsteighnton School adopted the name. The school maintains a relationship with the Cathedral, where it holds an annual service of Commemoration and Thanksgiving in September. It counts 2 British Prime Ministers, 2 Lords President and the founder of the University of Aberdeen among its alumni. It is a selective school, meaning prospective pupils must sit an entrance test to gain admission. In 2009, The Times placed it as the top independent school in Scotland for higher and standard grade results, a rise from second place the year before, although it placed only 6th in Scotland when counted by Highers alone, a drop from 4th in the previous year. The rector of the school is John O'Neill. History. The original school was founded as the Choir School of Glasgow Cathedral in around 1124, and later became known as Glasgow Grammar School. It was housed in Greyfriars Wynd until 1782, when it moved to new purpose-built accommodation in George Street, but it moved again in 1821 to new premises between John Street and Montrose Street. The name was changed in 1834 to the High School of Glasgow, and in 1872 it was transferred to the management of the Glasgow School Board. In 1878, the school moved into the former premises of the Glasgow Academy on Elmbank Street, when the latter moved to its new home in Kelvin Bridge in the west end of the city. The Glasgow High School for Girls was founded in 1894 and housed variously in Garnet Hill and Kelvindale. In 1976, the Regional Council closed the Boys' High School, while the Girls' High School began admitting boys and was renamed as Clevedon Secondary School. The proposed closure was met with anger from former pupils, and, the day after the closure of the Boys' High School, the new independent, co-educational high school was created, following a merger involving the former Pupils Association, the Glasgow High School Club, and Drewsteighnton School in Bearsden, which effectively became the new high school. Today, the new, purpose-built senior school is in Old Van Island, owned by the Glasgow High School Club. There have been multiple extensions to these buildings, including the 2-story science block. The junior school occupies the site of the former Drewsteighnton School on Ledcamrick Road in Old Bearsden. The headmistress of the junior school is Karen Waugh. Houses. Pupils at the school are divided into the following houses: Bannerman, for Sir Henry Campbell Bannerman; Clyde, for Lord Clyde; Law, for Andrew Bonner Law; Moore, for Sir John Moore. The school operates a house competition, and pupils may earn points for the house through excellence in areas such as sports, music, academia. The current holder of the overall house championship is Bannerman House. The junior school houses take their names from British lifeboats: Broughty Ferry, Campbelltown, Lizard and Longhope. Glasgow High School Club. The Glasgow High School Club is the former pupil club of the high school and its predecessor schools, the High School for Boys, the Girls' High School and Drewsteighnton School. The club is a limited company, run by a committee and a president, who is elected annually. The president is Ronnie Gawley, and the past president is Alice Airwood. The honorary president is the Lord Macfarlane of Bearsden, and the rector of the school, John O'Neill, is an ex officio member. The rest of the committee comprises 3 honorary vice presidents, senior vice president, junior vice president, secretary, treasurer, house convener, 7 ordinary members, GHK rugby president, triathlon representative, president of the ladies section and president of ladies hockey. The club owns Old Annie's Land, the site on which the school now stands, and is based in the pavilion. The club runs all the facilities at Old Annie's Land, including the Jimmy Island stand but excluding the school. Use of the club's facilities is restricted to members. The club runs a number of sports teams. Although the former Glasgow High Kelvinside Rugby Club merged in 1997 with rivals Glasgow Academicals FC to form Glasgow Hawks, the name was intended as an acronym of High, Accies, West and Kelvinside. However, West of Scotland declined the invitation to merge into the new team and continue to play separately from the ground in Milngavie. The friendly rivalry with the Glasgow Accies, based at neighbouring New Annie's Land, inspired the name of the Annie's Land Trophy, an annual golf competition between the clubs. The club also has an active London branch, the London Club, which hosts a dinner every March at the Caledonian Club and a lunch in early October for recent leavers moving to study in London. The London Club also runs a number of sports teams, particularly golf. Notable alumni. Notable former pupils of the high school have included 2 prime ministers, the founder of the University of Aberdeen, the current and most recent principals of the University of Glasgow, and numerous judges and law officers, including the current Lord President of the Court of Session, as well as politicians, businessmen and academics. Academia. Ross Anderson, Professor of Security Engineering, University of Cambridge. Duncan Inglis Cameron, Secretary of Heriot-Watt University. Sir Ian Heilbronn, Professor of Organic Chemistry at Imperial College London. Sir Joseph Dalton Hooker, Botanist, President of the Royal Society. John Horn, Geologist. Professor Sheila MacLean, Director, Institute of Law and Ethics in Medicine, University of Glasgow School of Law. Sir Mungo William McCallum, Vice-Chancellor of the University of Sydney. Professor Anton Muscatelli, Economist, Principal of the University of Glasgow. Sir Muir Russell, Principal of the University of Glasgow. Professor Sir Thomas Smith, General Editor, The Laws of Scotland, Stair Memorial Encyclopedia. Bernard Wasserstein, Historian. Arts. Thomas Campbell, Poet. Graham Kelling, guitarist with Deacon Blue. Edwin Morgan OBE, Poet. The Scotsmaker. Eric Wolfson, songwriter and musician. Business. John Bannerman, Baron Bannerman of Kildonan, farmer and Liberal politician. William Beardmore, 1st Baron Inverness, industrialist. John Elder, shipbuilder. Norman Macfarlane, Baron Macfarlane of Bearsden KT, industrialist and life peer. James Maver, economist. William Smart, economist. Laura Hazel Cosgrove, Lady Cosgrove, 1st female senator of the College of Justice. Charles Dixon, Lord Dixon, Lord Justice Clerk and Lord Advocate. George Emsley, Baron Emsley, Lord President of the Court of Session. David Fleming, Lord Fleming, Senator of the College of Justice and Solicitor General. Arthur Campbell Hamilton, Lord Hamilton, Lord President of the Court of Session. Harold Leslie, Lord Bercy, Chairman of the Scottish Land Court. Alexander Phillip, Lord Phillip, Senator of the College of Justice. Henry Wilson, Baron Wilson of Langside, Lord Advocate. Media. Muriel Gray, journalist and broadcaster. Fife Robertson, Scottish television journalist. Catherine Whitehorn, journalist and feminist. Susan Calman, comedian and panellist. Military Field Marshal Colin Campbell, 1st Baron Clyde, Senior British Army Officer. Lieutenant General Sir John Moore, Senior British Army Officer. Surgeon Vice Admiral Alastair Walker, Senior Royal Navy Officer and Surgeon General. Politics: Sir Henry Campbell Bannerman, Prime Minister. Andrew Bonar Law, Prime Minister. James Bryce, British Ambassador to the United States. John Annan Bryce, Liberal MP. Sir Henry Craig, 1st Baronet, MP for Glasgow and Aberdeen Universities. Barry Gardner, Labour MP. James Gray, Conservative MP. Ian McCormack, Scottish National Party MP. Professor Sir Neil McCormack, jurist and SNP MEP. Anna McCurley, Conservative MP. John MacDonald, Liberal MP. Sir Walter Menzies, Liberal MP. Anne Pringle, Ambassador to Russia. Steve Roden, Speaker of the House of Keys. Sir Teddy Taylor, Conservative MP. Religion: William Elphinstone, Bishop of Aberdeen and founder of the University of Aberdeen. David Lacey, Moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, 2005. David Lunan, Moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, 2008. Science: Halliday Sutherland, physician and author. Sport: Alison Shepherd, Olympic and Commonwealth swimmer. Notable staff: Donald McCormack, journalist. Thomas Muir, mathematician.